Welcome to Maths TV. This is practice questions for circle theorem. If you have not gone through step-by-step revision for circle theorem, which is series of 3 videos, part 1, part 2, part 3, you should go through that first and then come to these practice questions, because I'll not be dealing with individual rules in detail. I'll be going through practice questions in this video. These are the rules which we have covered in those 3 parts in detail, and circle terms also explained in those parts. And now today we'll be going through practice questions. We'll be taking individual questions and we will be discussing which rules will be applied and how we can solve those questions. This is the sample question which we have selected for practice. And this type of question, when you will see in exam, exam sheet will be in front of you and nobody in Word will be there to help you. So how you will be dealing with this question? You will be going through all the rules mentally. You will be revising what are the rules. These are the 4 rules, then 4 rules, 8 and 10 rules. These should be in your mind, and your skill level should be up to this one, that your brain should tell you which rule need to be implemented in this question. So you will be mentally refreshing your rules. Circle rules you will be refreshing, and when you will see this diagram, if we go through this diagram, we can see this is having a triangle, this is diameter, and this is also another triangle. So if we see this rule, which is rule number 1, this is semicircle, this one, this diameter, and this is triangle, and by this rule, triangle in a semicircle is right angle. This second rule is about tangent, and there is no point of implementation of this rule because this is related to tangent, and there is no point of, so you will be ruling out mentally. You will be just choosing the rules which will be required in your question. So whatever rules are not required, you will not be considering that one. So you will be mentally choosing the rules which are going to be used in this particular question. So we know this is semicircle, and semicircle is having triangle, and by first rule this should be right angle triangle. It means this is 90 degrees. So I have made indication that this angle is 90 degree. Similarly, I will make indication that this, okay, I will shade this triangle, the lower one, so that when I'll be referring to these 2 triangles, I will be using the word shaded triangle and unshaded triangle for you. For your understanding, I'm shading this one. No need to shade in exam, so I'm just shading for your understanding. Okay, now in unshaded triangle, we have taken this one as 90 degree, and this shaded triangle also we can take this one as 90 degree, because this is also triangle in a semicircle. Better if I'll name them, like for example, this is O as origin, this is P, Q, R, S. So these are the points which I have labeled. Now in triangle PQR, this is 90 degree, this is already given, and we know by rule that sum of interior angles of a triangle are adding up to 180 degree. So if we subtract these 2 angles from this C, we will get the answer for C. So we can write here, like for example, if I write here, angle C will be equal to 180 minus 90 degree, which is this one, and 28. So 28, and I'm using calculator, I'm not mentally solving, so that you will be at ease when you will be using calculator. So this one 62 degrees, so we got this angle as 62 degrees. So C will be equal to 62 degrees. Now we have another rule that this is 68, this one. So this is 3D, basically this is 3D. Now our target is to find this D and 3D. C we have already found, which is 62 degrees. Now our target is to find D and 3D. For that one we will apply another rule, which is saying that in a cyclic quadrilateral, if you check this P, Q, R, S are vertices of the quadrilateral which are on the circumference of the circle. So this is a cyclic quadrilateral. So opposite angles will be adding up to 180 degree. That is by this rule number 7. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are adding up to 180 degree. Opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral sum to 180 degree. So these two will be adding up to 180 degree. So in this case, this complete angle which is 28 plus D, so we can write over here 28 degrees plus D, and this complete angle which is 3D plus 3D is equal to 180 degree. This will be our equation by this rule. So it means 4D will be equal to 180 minus 28 degrees, and 180 minus 28 will be 152 degrees. So this will be 152 degrees. 4D will be equal to 152. So divided by 4 on both sides, 152 divided by 4 will be equal to 38. So value of D will be equal to 38 degrees. So we require D over here. It means this is 38. D is equal to 38 degrees, and 3D will be 38 multiplied by 3, which is 114. So this much angle which is basically 3D, basically this one, not this much, 3D, total 3D angle will be, so this 3D angle is 114. We can write here 3D is equal to 114 degrees. This will be 114 degrees. Now we are done with the question, but when you will be sitting in exam, better to double check the values. Whatever you found, are they adding up to 180 degree? So this will be, I'll start from here. This is 28 plus 38 plus 62 plus 114. So this is not adding up to, basically this one we are double adding. C value will not have to add because this is 114, so we'll not add this 62. So if we add these only three values, which is 28 plus 38 plus 114, this will be adding up to 180 degree. So this type of check you can do right sitting in examination hall, so that everything should be perfect, and if you are doing some mistake, you can identify while doing the question or after doing the question, but before submitting your answer sheet. So for this one, what we have used basically two rules. And those two rules, if we quickly revise, and in exam, in some questions, they are asking for justification also. So what will be the justification? Justification will be the those two rules which we have applied. And one rule we applied over here is the angle in a semicircle is a right angle. And the second rule which we have applied, which you can submit, is this one, rule number 7. These rule numbers are not, no need to memorize. You will have to just memorize this statement: opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral sum to 180 degree. So these are the two rules which we have applied, and we have answered the question. We'll go through more practice questions in incoming videos. And if you have not yet subscribed Maths TV, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to like the video as well. Send this link, forward this link to your friends, and also introduce this channel to your respected teachers as well. Thank you very much for watching Maths TV. Take care. Bye.